Okay, what's up, y'all? Mr. Rogers here. I'm making this to follow up to Jan Kamu's video about throw length, essentially, is the way that I saw it. I'm going to do the first test, which I think is better representation of throw length rather than an arbitrary pulling as fast as you can. I just saw lots of potential flaws with that test, which I'll do after this anyway, just to follow up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be taking and just loading the rope into the FreeBell, and I'm just going to take an arm load out. I'm going to put a little piece of tape, mark that, pull an arm load out, mark that, measure it, and that's going to be the throw length. I guess the thing's not represented by that, or how easy or how hard it is to pull. I'll do one with this loaded in through the notch that I made, and then one normal. And I don't think it will, I can still really yard an arm out of the FreeBell with it through its normal limitation, but it's just a lot harder. It's not as ergonomic, but we'll compare those. That's about it. For context of this video, it's an Edelweiss Spirit. Picked up a screaming deal. For Jan's test of a pull through, I believe he said he pulled 40 meters, which good. I have an 80 here, and I have a knot tied at the middle knot. So we'll dive into this thing. All right, so we're gonna do this throw length experiment here. So we're going to take a little piece of tape. We're just going to mark the spot where I am going to grab, and this is going to be from right up at the device. Even if I grab here, we're still going to just measure how far we got back to the same measuring point. So right, climbing, I just pull an arm load. Okay, take that bad boy. Worked. Let's see what we got. Looks like. Okay. Put that nice and taut. That is 2 feet and I don't know, 10 and a half, 11 inches. So just shy of 3 feet, 2 feet, call it 2 feet 11. Okay, that's in the regular orientation with this friction hitch. We're gonna do it with the Mr. Rogers hole cut in it. Let's see what happens. So I'm gonna reset it to where it's right up against the device, okay? And we're gonna pull one out. Let's see what we got. I honestly imagine it's gonna be really similar just because it's how far I can pull. Make sure that's out. I'm not gonna put a little piece of tape because we can all see where it's exiting. Okay, and we are at almost 3.5 feet. So actually that's reasonably different. That's kind of nifty. I'm gonna do one more pull, but this time like just gonna pull down, you know, as if I would have to do this. I don't know, I wasn't able to pull up and the shoulder is against the wall, what have you. I'm just gonna do a quick like standing and just a drop down. I don't want to like lean down, just kind of want to measure it, compare the two sides. So we are back right at the device, and I'm just gonna, cool, see what we got. That is 1 foot 5 inches. Reset, so we're right there. Okay, and let's see. That is basically the same. That's 1.3 inches. Okay, so pulling down, I think obviously we can see the difference in how much I was able to pull or functionally get out of the vise. This hole is about the difference. Let's see, 1.3 and 1.5, is that 2 inches? Let's see. Hey, would you look at that? That is 2 inches. So the pulling down is not really indicative to me of how you're using it. But whatever, neat comparison. I wanted to do a couple more throw length tests to see really how far I can reach, maybe going up with it. So we got our tape mark. This is with my mod, and I'm just gonna reach for the stars. Yep, I think that's as high as I'm gonna get. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's see. That is 3 feet 11.5 inches. So 311, 4 feet. Pretty good. Okay, let's then just load it up in its regular orientation. Okay, we're back. And that's it. Let's see what we got. And that is less. That is 3 feet 8 inches. We're gonna do this speed thing. I got an 80 meter rope with a knot tied at the 40 meter. I'm not gonna go. So firm. All right. It's going to be the speed test number 2. No knot in the front, 1 knot in the middle. And we're gonna see if we can beat the first one I did and beat Jan's time. We'll find out. There we go. I think that was fast.